linebackers trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He connects with Gray on that one. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Browns. 62 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
His throw left is complete with Judy. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, run! Hot.
A carry here for Allen. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lion!
They put Strange in motion. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Take right open.
They put Strange in motion.
Red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Ford. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the... Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You know, Mike, I can tell you from experience, when you put together a drive of that length, the amount of plays that had to be put in to move the ball that far, and then to come away with no points, That's a tough one. That could be a real deflator for an offense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Right, let's go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
11.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Third and 9.
Red on red. Silver.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Lisa 24. Hot.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
Hey, Ryan.
First down and goal.
Here we go.
Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason. Wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
This pass caught by Judy. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll check this down to the running back. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He finds Judy on that one. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
That one taken in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this one out. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Amari Cooper.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is brought in downfield by Judy. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, I'm gun on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Ready? Take right open. Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
11. Red on red. 11.
47-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, kill. Red.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Justin Hopkins on 40 extra point.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
11, Agate. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
His throw left side is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence now. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Allen. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
They'll go with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So on fourth down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready. Go, go. On red.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. Whoa. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Still on his feet. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Allen. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey.
They go back to Allen. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he will score. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Break. 30 left. Lisa 24. It's hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end Strange. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 11. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face second down and 7.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
To the left side, he's got Njoku.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This one all but over. Here's third down. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.